Hi, my name's Dan Petrock. This short video is to introduce myself to all of you, and I'm very excited to be teaching your class this spring 2016 online. This is, I think, the fourth time I've taught this course to high school students around Central Iowa, and it's been such a pleasure working with the high school students, and I think this class is set up in a great way to support learning, and the fact that we have all those people at your schools, the counselors and teachers, to assist is just great. So I'm very excited to be doing this again, and this is me in the back, and you can just call me Dan. This is my 20th year of teaching, and I also am a faculty liaison to distance learning, which means I help faculty create courses and teach online, and I'm also a club advisor for the Campus Fellowship Club. This is my wife, Sarah. We've been married for 20 years, and she's a part-time CPA at Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. And these are my three children. Gavin's in 8th grade, Kaylin's in 6th grade, and Jensen is in 3rd grade. So really excited to meet all of you in the introductory discussion board. And always feel free to contact me. I am here to totally support and help you, and don't ever feel like you're bothering me if you have to call or text or whatever to get help. So I want to give you a brief tour of the course and just give you a general layout of it. If we go over here, this is under your instructor, so that's where the picture is. But if you go under syllabus, you'll be able to see the download, the PDF version of the syllabus. And then here's a course calendar, which shows you, quickly what we're going to be doing each week. And we're going to start under course content. And we're going to look at the Start Here folder. That's obviously where we're going to start. I've got a little welcome announcement that I'll be blasting out to all of you. Please try to use your DMAC email address to get those. And then we have a little syllabus quiz for you to take, and then have you introduce yourself to the rest of the class and have you post a picture. You can also, I'm going to just go in there real quick, you could also make a quick introductory video. So if you just hit this Create Thread button, type in your name. And then what a really cool thing we have here, if you've got a webcam, you can just hit Mashups and go to Kaltura Media, and this will allow you to create a webcam recording of yourself. So one thing I'm going to try this semester is to do a few group discussions. And one way, I'm going to have you kind of self-select yourself into groups. And some of you, there may be a few at some schools, there may be many at some schools. And I'll fill you in more of this, but in a few weeks, I'm going to have you kind of pick who you want to work with. And one way you could kind of let everybody know who you are, obviously write a very thoughtful introductory thing or post a picture. But another way is, maybe you even want to post a video. And this is all you have to do. Just go to Add New up here, hit Webcam Recording, and that'll record you. And then you can, once you've recorded it, it'll look something like this. You hit Select, and it will post your video in there. And I'd be glad to help you with this. I've had a few students do this in the past. I think it's a really cool way for everybody to get to know you and for me to get to know you. So really encourage you to do that. Don't have to. The other option is just, type out, here's where I'm at, here's my major, here's what I'm thinking about doing, here's what I'm taking in the class, and then posting a picture yourself. That's perfectly fine as well. But just wanted to show you that in case you're someone who would be willing to, put yourself on video. And if you don't like it, you can always redo it. So anyway, that's one of the first things I want you to do in the class. So that's pretty much the Start Here folder. Not a big deal. This first week, we're just going to start in chapters, just go here to chapter 1. And then if you look under here, we've got several videos for you to watch. We've got the online homework here that you can click on and do. We have a discussion board for you to post to and for your classmates to post back to you on. And if you ever want to get access to the ebook, so if I go to course content here, chapters 1 through, there's this textbook and review materials. So right here you got the multimedia e-text. So when you click that, and then this is the electronic textbook. So everybody should have been given an access code day 1 to type in. If you click on anything like the ebook or the online homework, it'll cue you for that. Type it in, and you're done for the semester doing that. But so this is the book right here, and you can jump to any pages or type in any page. And the cool thing is it's a dynamic book too, which means if there's any animations or videos, I've got them linked in Blackboard, but sometimes when you're reading like this, right here's an and active stats, animated activities. So these are very helpful to help kind of go deeper into the curriculum, and they're embedded throughout the text. So the path would be, so you'd come in here. Weeks go from Monday to Sunday. So this week, do the Start Here folder, do Chapter 1 content, watch your videos. If you watch all those videos, you're looking at, like 40 minutes. We've got some interactive learning objects for you to do. That'll probably take you about another hour or so. The online homework. Well, the first few sections are pretty straightforward, pretty easy, won't take that long. And then if you ever need to do calculations, like, find the average even, or standard deviation, things like that, we have this thing called StatCrunch, and that's going to be available throughout the course. And you can even load data from your textbook in there and from your online homework. So I'm just going to click on the homework real quick just to give you a brief tour. So as you can see, the first deadline, I don't have a hard deadline until the 24th of January. And so I'll just click on section 1.4 here. You can see there's the online homework. I'm just going to click on one just to demo it really quick for you. And you can do these as many times as you want to get 100%. I encourage you to do that. After a few misses, it makes you kind of redo it and gives you some different ones. Many times they're fill in the blank. These first ones are more kind of like reading knowledge, so they're kind of, not as, as interactive, I would say, this first few. But then once we get into chapters 2 and 3, you're really going to start actually analyzing some data and getting descriptive statistics. So there's usually helps. It'll show you how to do the problems, and I just really encourage you to get 100% on your online homework. And I'm going to show you a few things in the syllabus. I'm going to pop that up real quick. We're going to have 4 exams. 3 exams, and then a comprehensive final. Those will be proctored at your school. So and I'll be communicating with your counselor or teachers at your school that are designated to help you. I will also hopefully be offering some sort of an online office hour on many Fridays, and I'm hoping to pick a time that's when most of you already are scheduled to work. It seems typically a lot of students are scheduled to work on this course sometime in the morning or the afternoon. I'm going to see, but on your syllabus quiz, you're going to let me know kind of when you're scheduled at your schools to work. And then I'll be sending out announcements with links to a way that we can communicate live online through chat or video. But grading, I'm just going to go through that really quick. Your online homework, like I showed you, that's 25% of your grade. Hopefully you can redo those. If you do not get it done by the deadlines, you can still redo them for 50% credit. There's periodic discussions through the course. That's worth 15%. The 3 exams, regular exams, are 45%, essentially 15% each. Then the final is also worth 15% of your whole grade. And that's pretty much it as far as how you're going to be evaluated in the course. Typically, the high school students that take this class do very well because they're a little more structured. They have time designated to work on the course. And typically, you should be working. I'd say most students get it done easily, especially the beginning stuff here. But it's a 4-credit course, planning about 8 hours minimum per week, maybe more some weeks, to do all the reading and videos and homework and taking the tests and reviews. And but I've had extremely high success rates in this class. I think last spring I had like 25 students and like 24 were successful, which is just wonderful. And this time we have many more students in this class. We have almost 45 students, I think, taking this class. So really excited to work with all of you and have you work with each other. And hopefully we'll even get you into some small groups to do some of these discussions and problems this term. So if you have any questions under my syllabus, you can also see I've actually got my cell phone, and you can text me at that number, that 515-971-7468. And if you're ever having any troubles even finding Blackboard, I'm just going to show you that real quick. If you just go to the DMAC homepage, click Online Learning, and then Access Online Courses, and you should have a DMAC username and password that should be provided by your school if you've never done this before, and you should be able to access the course right there. So anyway, I hope this short video has helped. Encourage you to work with you, and just please communicate if you have anything or if you're unable to get something done on time. But typically the pace is set up that students can be very successful. And looking forward to working with all of you.